First off, I've been trying to do this with 2 or 3 different camera phones for 3 days. So mine, unfortunately, will not let me focus while I'm taking a video, so we'll have to deal with it being out of focus, step away. I'm trying to identify my citrus tree that I have in my backyard. It's about 20 feet in diameter, maybe not even that large, maybe only 15 feet in diameter. It's about as tall as it is big around. A little shorter, actually, not much. I have plenty of fruit up there, as you can see. And the fruit that I have, when I have been picking it, has been about 2 inches in diameter, give or take. When I pick it, it comes off pretty easily, but before I pick this one, I want to show the peel is fairly glossy. It has a dimpled texture all around it. There's a large dimple on the bottom. The top does not have a button. Some mandarins, I think, have a button up here, like a bump or a nipple of sorts. This one does not. It's almost like the bottom, just not quite as concave. The scar that you see on the bottom there, sometimes they show up in small quantities around the rest of the peel. Other times they show up all over the place. The leaves, majority of the leaves go around, so they're probably about 2 inches or so long. When I pull it off, you can hear it giving way inside. This one's, I think, probably not ready yet. But when they come off fairly easily, and they usually rip a hole in the top. Obviously, this one's not quite ripe, I don't think. I don't know if they ever ripen up. Get rid of this here from the previous attempt. So, as you can see, I can very easily break the peel off with my finger and thumb. There's hardly anything to it. It's a very loose skin. The wedges inside never are attached to the skin. And that's one of the reasons that I love eating these, is because they are so easy to take apart. My fingers never get wet when I'm taking them apart. It's completely dry, okay? But they're plenty juicy, as evidenced by this here. If let me get another one here. I'll just I'll pick this one. And pardon me while I cut it open. So as to show the section. Okay. Alright, so you can see how it all looks in there. Again, nice and juicy. Lots of seeds. Lots of seeds. Usually each wedge has 3 seeds in it. Occasionally I'll come across one that has no seeds at all. But almost every one of them has 3 seeds per wedge. So I'm probably looking at 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 maybe. Maybe 36 seeds in this one fruit. Just wanted to taste it. Yeah, it's still a little tart. The veins usually come off with the wedge. They stay fairly well attached to the wedge, but they come off very easily. Again, I'm doing that with just, dropped it, just single-handedly. They get annoying to take them off sometimes because they do stick so well that I wind up getting my hand a little messy. They get this kind of orange goop on them after a while. But here again, there are 2 seeds in that wedge. There was probably an undeveloped one in here somewhere. But that's, of course, what they look like. Just like any mandarin seed or what have you. The very few times I found a mandarin with a seed. I believe I have a variety of mandarin orange, but the very first time I took one was when we were still looking to buy the house, and I remember it being sweet, but I've never had a sweet one since. They've always been tart since then, and I think maybe I'm just not waiting late enough in the year. Occasionally I'll find one has this kind of a mottled appearance to it, this bumpy, almost cancer tumor looking. I don't know what that is. I don't know why they do that. I assume it's some kind of disease of the tree, but it doesn't. I don't know if I've eaten any of those fruit, but it doesn't seem to be affecting the whole tree, just certain parts of it. And of course, there are some way up there that I can't reach because I don't have a ladder. The leaves. Okay, let's look at the leaves real quick. The leaves have this kind of variegated appearance to them when they're brand new. These have been maturing for a little while now, but they start out a lot lighter in their color. And then as they age, they turn into this darker green that we saw earlier. Looking on the inside, I've been in here yesterday. And looking on the inside, ow, crap. In fact, I just got myself with them. You can see there are thorns right on up the branch. That's smart. And they're all over. They're even on the larger. Did it again. Ah! They're everywhere on this tree. But they're even on the larger branches, as you can see, as I carefully extract my arm surgically from this. This is not a tree I would want to climb because of those. They are everywhere. So I'm thinking that this tree has never been grafted, and that everything growing on it is natural and native to the root. I don't know how old the tree is. I've never even taken a guess, judging by its size. And I simply cannot think of what else I need to say about it that might help identify it. Like I was saying before, they do have seeds, so I know that there's one type of orange that is seedless, one type of small orange like a mandarin or a clementine. I think it's the mandarin that's seedless and the clementine that's not. I might have that backward. It might be the clementine that's seedless.